it's Kenna. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to become a part of our growing YouTube family. So today's video is going to be a 5 things that I love about Liberty University video because I am a freshman at Liberty University and I just finished my first semester there, and then I'm also going to be doing a part 2 about what I do not like about Liberty University. So make sure that if you're watching this and you like it, go check out my what I do not like about Liberty University video. I thought of 5 things for each video, and that's just because I don't want to take up a lot of time, and I'm also sort of filming these last minute. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the first thing that I really like about Liberty University is the convocation services. If you don't know what convo is, that's what we call it for short. It's just a really big gathering of all of the residential students on campus, and it's required on Wednesday and Friday mornings at 10:30. But the staff at Liberty basically brings in like really popular world leaders or political leaders, sometimes actresses and actors, just any type of people that have influence in our world today. And if they're not performing, they're talking to us about their opinions and what they stand for. And then after convo, students are encouraged to form their own opinions about it as well. They don't really try to keep to one perspective, if you will. Some people will claim that they do, but honestly, at the end of the day, because Liberty is a Christian college, naturally more conservatives will agree to speak. There have been a lot of requests for more variety with our speakers, so that's what they're trying to do, and they're like definitely welcome anyone with any point of view. And I also really like the worship services. The worship services are really cool because they have a really great worship team, and sometimes they even have food like popcorn and coffee for us depending on the occasion. And the worship collective, which is like the student-led worship team, is really great. They write songs. They also perform with a lot of Liberty alumni that have graduated Liberty and like become performers, and that's always really nice. So yeah, convo is my first favorite. So my second favorite thing about Liberty is the housing. There's actually a few different places to live. You can live on the Hill, or Commons, or East, or South, or the Circle, and depending on where you live, there's a lot of different great things about the dorms, but there's also some disadvantages, so it really just depends on where you are. But I live on the Hill, and the rooms are really nice. There's a lot of room, even though sometimes there's 3 people in one room. Thankfully, we only have 2 people in my room, and you've met her. But I really like the Hill because the community is great. It's the most centrally located place to live on campus, so it's right next to DeMoss, it's right next to the food court, pretty close to the library and the science buildings and everything else. And so it's just a really easy walk, so when the weather's really bad, it doesn't hurt to be closer to everything, as opposed to like Commons and like the Circle, that's really far away. I've been to both of those places too though, and they are really great places to live, so it just depends on like what you're looking for. But I really like my hall on the Hill. I really like my building, and it's actually a really comfy place to just go home and not do anything if you ever feel like it. So the third thing that I really like about Liberty is the campus. It's so pretty. Yes, if you've heard about Liberty, you've probably heard about the construction on campus. Our president, Jerry Falwell, really likes to build stuff, but like other than that, it's actually really pretty. There's like the lawns are like immaculate because they have the sprinklers on all the time, but that's a whole other issue. The architecture is really classic and just like, you know, white columns and really pretty bricks and all that. And it's also very spacious. Like, he builds a lot, our president does, but it doesn't look cluttered at all. He's expanding, but he's expanding outward, not inward. He's not clumping a lot of stuff together. And for me personally, I like it because like it's a really great place to take pictures, and they also decorate for things like holidays, like Christmas. They decorated our campus and it was so pretty. There's like, you're not really gonna find like trash lying around on campus. It's rarely ever happened where I've seen a piece of trash lying around anywhere on campus, and when I see it, if I don't pick it up, somebody else in front of me does. Like, we as a student body are really committed to keeping our campus clean, so that's a plus. So the fourth thing that I like about Liberty is the food, or the dining. Depending on who you talk to, they might not like it, but honestly I feel like compared to a lot of other colleges that I've been to and colleges that I've heard of, we have really good dining. You know, not only has the college been voted #1 for dining like several years in a row, our food at our college is basically controlled by this company called Sodexo, which actually caters to a lot of different colleges. The thing with Liberty is that there's a food court that anyone can get into, but then we have this academic building called Montview, which has like a few other restaurants in it, which is like a pizza place, there's a Mongolian place, there's like a Chinese place I think somewhere, there's like a tea place that has like really fancy teas, and then there's a bunch of other stuff besides that. In our library we have an Auntie Anne's, we have a Pizza Hut, we have a Starbucks. We have this building on North Campus that has a food court of its own, which has like a Dunkin' Donuts and a Chick-fil-A and then a Mexican place and then like a Sub Connection and a salad bar. So there's so many places to eat. There is no reason to go hungry, honestly, at Liberty. So the fifth and last thing that I really like about Liberty University is the people there. And by people, I don't just mean students, although that is a really big thing, and I'll get to that in a second. I mean staff, I mean RAs, like developmental leaders or people on your dorm. They're just all so there for you as a person. Like when you first meet them, there's so many activities to do together to bond with people, and then even people around campus, you bump into someone, you smile and say, oh hey, sorry, and then like it's not uncommon for people to just walk past you and compliment you. I meet new people every single day, and it's not just like a hi, how are you, meet them. It's like a hi, introduce yourself, maybe go get lunch, definitely exchange numbers, definitely do homework together type of meet people. Like everybody there wants to be friends with everyone. And of course you're gonna find some exceptions when you look for them or if you might run into them, but for the most part, people at Liberty want to be at Liberty, and so they're gonna like make an effort to just love everyone. And that all comes back to it being a Christian university, because people there are really praying to impact other people's lives, and it's like really awesome to see and like experience as a freshman. So that is my fifth favorite thing, but definitely not the least of those five. If anything, it's the most important. It's like a totally different atmosphere on campus, and I really love it. Since I've been back, I've had that attitude that is at Liberty, that wanting to meet people and just happy and always smiling at strangers type of attitude that's normal at Liberty's campus. But to bring it off campus to Texas, to my hometown, people look at me like I'm crazy when I smile at the cashier and ask them how they are. Like it's not a normal thing to see anymore. So it's like definitely something that's really unique to Liberty, but it's also really awesome. So that is it for my 5 things that I like about Liberty University video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Please like the video. Follow me on Instagram. My name is on the screen and it's also linked down below. And I will see you next time.